Hello YouTube and welcome to the comic book channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about some of the new releases that are coming out Wednesday, August 8th, 2018. It's a pretty light week, definitely a lot less books than what I normally talk about, but there's still some cool books nonetheless. We have the return of the Fantastic Four from Marvel and a couple of new independent books that sound pretty interesting to talk about. So I'll just jump straight into the books. So first off, we have from DC Comic Books, we have Catwoman #2. There's two covers on this one. I'm going to go with the Stanley Art Germ variant. And this one's just kind of Selena, back in her hometown, trying to find a copycat burglar. Some light, Catwoman-esque stuff going on there. Nothing too insanely exciting, but definitely going to pick it up and try to continue on that series and, see how it pans out. Then we have, also from DC, Detective Comics number 986. There's two covers on this one. I'm picking up the B variant, which is a Mark Brooks cover. It's obviously got the Batmobile with some blueprint backgrounds there, and it's sideways. I've been picking up Detective Comics leading up to issue 1000, so I'll continue to pick those up. I have enjoyed them somewhat. They're not really anything that I normally would grab, but I am picking them up leading up to that issue. Next up, we have Flash number 52. Got the two covers on this one, and I'm going to show the Gabrielle Dell'Otto cover. This is a part one of a new story arc, called Grips of Strength, where Barry Allen races to the House of Heroes at the center of the multiverse to meet with the Flashes of 52 worlds for info on new forces he's recently encountered. So I've been picking up Flash for a little while now. I'd say probably the last 10 or 12 issues or so. I really like Flash. I didn't think I would. I'm new to reading DC books. I've never been a huge fan of DC books, but there are a few that I'm currently enjoying, and Flash is definitely one of them. Another one that I'm enjoying is Scooby Apocalypse. I really like this book. It's a really cool concept. It's really cool. It's I don't know. It's just cool what they've done with the Scooby Gang in these books. There's two covers for this one, but I'm actually going to be talking about the regular Care Andrews covers. Really like this cover a lot. It's really nice. The variant cover's great too, but this one is just a great looking cover. The solicit for this one reads, Cliffy is torn between his loyalty to the recently returned Scrappy-Doo and his friendship with Scooby. Meanwhile, Daphne and Scrappy bond during a gruesome monster hunt. And who is the mysterious new creature lurking in the dark? So that book is always a lot of fun. I really like it. Next up, we have Supergirl number 21. And this is a B variant Amanda Connor cover. And this one's honestly just on here because of Crypto. So I like Crypto a lot. Crypto's a fun character. I like dog characters, Lockjaw, Crypto, all that stuff. So that's why that's on there. We also have Wonder Woman number 52. This is a Jenny Frison cover, and this is a really cool cover. I really like it a lot. It's a different, cover for Wonder Woman, and the Jenny Frison covers that have been coming out, they have not looked anything like this. So this is cool, and this is another DC book that I pick up every time, or every month that it comes out, sorry. I really like Wonder Woman. Ever since New 52, Wonder Woman's been good, in my opinion. So I always pick that up. We also have Sandman coming back. So this is Sandman Universe number 1. There's like 10, 12, I don't know, covers on this thing. None of them really blow me away. I wanted to like the Sam Keith cover, but I really don't. So I'm just going to show the regular Jay Lee cover here. I'm not going to read any solicits or anything. I don't know a lot about Sandman. I've honestly never read a Sandman book. But I'm going to pick this one up. I'll try to give it a shot. See what it's like. From Image Comics, we have Hey Kids Comics number 1. And I'll read the solicit for this one just because I don't know what the heck's going on here. Series premiere. Hey Kids Comics takes its cue from nearly a century of turbulence and triumph, despair and drama in the comic book racket. Artists and writers, conmen, clowns, something, and gangsters create foundations of today's biggest entertainment business, or at least the tail that wags the dog. Some of it really happened, and the names have been changed to protect the innocent and guilty, although in the end, everyone was guilty of something. So that really doesn't tell you much. I have no idea kind of what's going on there. But I'll pick it up. Sounds crazy. Hopefully it's a cool story. I don't know if it's like a comics history type story where they kind of play around with that, or if it's something different. I can't really tell from that. Next up, also from Image, we have Unnatural number 2. There's a Stanley Artgerm cover on this one as well. I really liked the first issue of this book. I thought it was really weird, but I did like it. So I'm interested to see what happens next. As we know, this was already printed in another country, so if you checked any of that out, you might already know what's going on, but I have not, so I don't. So from Marvel Comics, we have Champions number 23. This has got Amadeus Cho and Ironheart on the cover. And I guess maybe that's Nova back there in the background. I can't really tell. Either way, next up we do have the return of the Fantastic Four. This is the regular cover. I did an entire video on all the variants and store variants and exclusives and all that on this already, so I'm just going to show the regular cover here. We haven't seen the Fantastic Four in their entirety since Secret Wars, so it's been a while. Next up we have Unbeatable Squirrel Girl number 35. We have Kraven and Spider-Man and Squirrel Girl on the cover there. This book is always fun to me. It's a little wacky, but it's pretty fun, so I pick it up every month. It's just a cool book. New book from Aftershock is Hot Lunch Special number 1. This one's got a couple of covers, but I'm just going to show the regular. Another number 1 that's coming out from Boom Studios is Black Badge number 1. There's a couple of different covers on this one, but I'm just showing the regular cover here. It's written by Matt Kent and art by Tyler Jenkins, who was the creative team behind Grass Kings. So this could be fun. This is an elite branch of Boy Scouts who are tasked by the government to take on covert missions. That sounds cool. That could be a really cool story. I'm excited to read that one. The level of excitement this week is not too high, but there's a couple of things. Up next from Golden Apple Books, which I've never heard of, is Blastosaurus number 1. This is New Zealand's number 1 best-selling comic of all time. It's relaunched as a brand new series here in the U.S. It's a 6-foot-tall mutant triceratops, aided by his 12-year-old sidekicks that he never asked for. They battle monsters, robots, and sentient meatballs or whatever weirdness Freak-Out City can throw at them. So that just sounds like a fun, silly book. So that could be cool. Another dinosaur-related book here is Dino Saucers number 1. This is apparently something else, like a cartoon or something. I'm not sure. This is from Lion Forge. It's the solicit reads Reptilon, I don't know, has just found its sister planet Earth, complete with water, fauna, and billions pieces of meat. The Voyager has been peacefully traveling through space for years when unexpectedly it's attacked by an alien laser-shooting space shuttle. The attackers, fully evolved advanced humanoid dinosaurs who've destroyed their home planet and are now on the hunt to commander a new one to expand their empires. Sounds super wacky and fun and crazy. I love dinosaurs, so I'll be picking that up just for the dinosaurs. Dinosaur humanoids. Up next, from Red 5 Comics, which is not a name that you hear about a lot, is Riptide number 1. When a mysterious asteroid lands near Earth, the unexpected happens. A power gravitational force from the object causes the sea to roll back hundreds of miles in a really low tide. As the receding water rushes out, Hannah and other passengers from the doomed cruise ship find themselves stranded in an alien landscape once hidden under the waves. That sounds really cool. I remember when I read that when I was compiling this together, that one sounded the best to me, honestly. Um, so I'm really excited for that one. I like stuff like that. I love stuff with like big boats and stuff. Water comics. Those are fun. Um, Up next from Source Point Press, which is not a publisher I recall ever hearing about, is Nora Number One. This is about Nora and her husband. They've developed a drug for for an intergalactic branch of the military. It alters DNA of the subject injected with the serum. It's left her husband dead, and it's given Nora the ability to enter the minds of others. And now her job is she makes her living as a coma fisher, entering the minds of comatose to either pull them out or send them to their death. So that sounds a little terrifying. I don't know if that's going to be played as like a fun, sci-fi book or like a terrifying horror book, but it sounds pretty scary to me. From Starburn Industries Press, we have Oddwell Number One. Not going to read any solicit or anything to this one. It's very long, and this is obviously like an all-ages book, it looks like. But it is a number one from an independent publisher, so I'll pick it up. And that wraps it up. Like I said, really short video today. Not much in the way of new comics out that I'm like super excited about. Definitely not a lot of like spec potential or anything that I see, but there we go. Those are the new books for the week of August 8th, 2018. Please let me know in the comments below what you guys are grabbing. Let me know if I missed out on anything, because that's only like 20 books and I usually show a lot more than that. So maybe there was something that I missed out on that you guys were excited about. But let me know in the comments below, please. If you're not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and leave me a thumbs up. Or you can be like these awesome haters and leave a thumbs down. Do what you want. Thank you guys so much. See you tomorrow.